Hello everyone, this is Saima Baba. I'm the head group of the climate change wing of the CERD Foundation. I'm the forum speaker, an international climate change activist, environmentalist, and of course the doctoral candidate. I want to tell you the story. It's not the story anymore. It's about the 57 families who left the village of Humik of the Zanskar. What happened to them? Since 2016, 57 families started to face the crisis of the water. They would not be able to get water to drink, water for irrigation, in order to grow some vegetables, just to feed themselves with the 2 meals. Isn't it so shame for we people that these families and so many villages or the so many regions of the Kashmir Himalayas are facing the problems of climate change? If anyone will tell you to leave your native ground, to leave your identity just because you have to survive, as all we know that how many of all want to just board to the window seat of the plane and to see the Himalayan glaciers. So many tourists are paying huge amount of money just to see the Himalayan glaciers, but they can't guess the rate of glacier melting, which is that 1/3 of the Himalayan glaciers, nearly of the Hindu Kush region, on which the 2 billion population is dependent, mostly of the Myanmar, Bhutan, India, Pakistan, and so many other regions. I'm not today talking to you as an expert. I am in front of you as a concerned citizen. It's not about to talk the politics. It's not about to implement the huge laws which have been implemented by the government of Jammu and Kashmir or the government of India. We know that we have so many laws on the paper which are having zero implementation rate just because we are losing the forests every day. The rate is 4.440 hectares in the Kashmir Himalayas. All of the human population of the Kashmir or the entire India is totally dependent on the natural resources, especially the forests. The rural population of the Kashmir Himalayas derive their livelihood directly from the forests. As we are not be able to support the horticulture services, we are not be able to deprive our basic needs from the agriculture now, because the Kashmir Himalayas is facing the boom of the construction, which is growing horizontal but not the vertical. I'm not saying that I am an expert and I will revive the statistics of the climate change that we are 40% beyond the projections of the IPCC, which, as per the sixth assessment report, which was released on 28th of February 2020, where the report says that 40% increase in emission rates of the greenhouse gases is much more, which were in 1990s. So today with a loyal request to you people that you can at least close off your lights when you're not at home. You can at least not to board your individual transport. You can use the public transport when you're not in a hurry. There is no requirement or no need to warm up your entire house when you can use a simple thing, or when you can sustain, or just by having a simple lifestyle, not emitting much more rates of the carbon. Why you're waiting? Are you waiting for $1 million and $1 trillion of the funds so that you can start any afforestation program, you can start any conservation program, or you can start any other conservating things? No. Why we are waiting? We can't wait for another 10 years to wait for evidence, scientific evidences to say that yes, climate change is happening. We can't rate of melting glaciers. We can't, take every plastic from all the oceans of the earth. We can't get back all the species which got extinct, which are getting extinct, or which are threatening. Some NGOs are putting their efforts, but it's not an artisan of debate to talk or to achieve the goals of sustainability, or I can say the renewable energy goals which are still on the papers. It's the question of survival, for every human being who wants to breathe clean air, drink clean water, and have safe food. There are a large number of countries still in the world who are not relying upon the plastics, single-use plastics, because we know that every year we are adding 1.6 billion and trillion tons of the plastics, single-use plastics, to the Mother Earth, as we're not having such a technology where we can use to incinerate or to destroy those plastics. You can still carry your shopping bag with you, you can still carry your water bottle with you, or you can replace the plastic with the glass. As the rate of forest loss is it's at a high rate, as the emission rates are very much high, more than the preceding or the projected. I will not tell you to do so many things, but I can tell you, or I can request you, just to shift your lifestyle from the ketogenic to the vegan lifestyle, which is the plant-based lifestyle. The more simpler life you will live, the less number of carbon emissions or the carbon footprints you will just emit into the atmosphere. It's the time to revise, because we are being taught that the concentration of the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is 0.03%, as I was being taught in my childhood. But now the statistics, there's a need to print the new statistics figures for the carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere, which is 0.04. That's 40 million parts in the air. So what to do now? Where we are here now, where we reached, I think that in our coming generation, they will ask us that what you people did to the Mother Earth. How you devastated every ecosystem, every cycle. So your one step can really make a change. I request you again, as a citizen of the Kashmir Himalayas and myself a mountain girl, that reduce your carbon emissions. Use sophisticated and a simple lifestyle. Avoid the use of plastics, not for the earth at least, just for your health. Use those containers which are not, single use, throwable away. Just at least take care of your health, because avoiding the plastics will make your life very sustainable, will make your life very healthier. I'm working from the past many years on the medicinal plants of the Kashmir Himalayas, as I was being asked to orientate the medicinal plants, because I'm working on the compounds which are very beneficial for the treatment of human disease. But I got shocked when I saw the huge soccer grounds in the Gulmarg, and I saw that the hotel owners, they are just dumping the waste on the upper regions of the Gulmarg areas. Nobody is aware about the ecotourism. Everybody wants to earn more money. They are after fame and gain, but it's not the question of that. It's the question of survival. For the coming generations, they will ask us, what people you left for us, as we don't have a clean air to breathe. We don't have water, as water is full of pollution, organic is plastic pollution, as the most devastating pollution of the world now is the fashion pollution. You will see the air, the water is ocean water, particulate, not even ocean, even here in Kashmir Himalayas, we are seeing that every water body is polluted by throwing the clothes, used clothes, as nanoparticles, their particles of the plastics, because they are not fully made of the fibers of the. Thank you so much for your patience.